Hello, this is Mr. Wynn, and today's video will be about solving quadratic equations by graphing. So remember that a quadratic equation has the standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. The solutions to a quadratic equation are called roots, or also called, solutions are called roots. They're also called zeros, and also called x-intercepts. So for this slide, I would actually write that solutions are the same as roots, are the same as zeros, or the best one is they're the same as x-intercepts. So a solution for a quadratic are the x-intercepts. So in this picture, as you can see, there are two x-intercepts, -2, 0, and +3, 0. That's why it says the x-intercepts are -2 and 3. It also says down here in the bottom left, it says -2 and 3 are the roots. And right above that, it says -2 and 3 are the zeros of the function. Because the zeros mean y equals 0, and y equals 0 when there's a x-intercept. So, be able to figure that out. Each quadratic can have up to one real solution, two real solutions, or no real solutions. It just depends how many x-intercepts are there. So this first one has one real solution because it only crosses the x-axis once. So one solution, one x-intercept. The next one has two real solutions because there's two x-intercepts, one right there and one right there. And the last one has no real solution because it has no x-intercepts. So again, example 1, tell me how many real solutions are. Basically, how many x-intercepts are there? This first one has one. That's the parent function. One real solution. This top right one has no x-intercepts, so has no real solutions. And then that last one, the bottom one, has two x-intercepts, one right here, one right there. So it has two real solutions. So again, we're just trying to find the x-intercepts. Alright, example 2, be able to figure out where they are. Sometimes you can just look at a picture and find it right away. Here's an x-intercept that's nicely at -1, 0. Here's the other one that's nicely at 4, 0. So for the equation, x squared minus 3x minus 4, if I graph that, I find those two intercepts. That's my answer. I could say x equals -1 and 4. Those are the two intercepts, x-intercepts. Also, I could check using a table. Remember, the y's has to be 0. So see, f of x is 0 right here when x is -1. So there's one x-intercept. Also, f of x or y equals 0 here when x is 4. So that's the x-intercept. Last, you have to estimate x-intercepts or solutions or roots or zeros or whatever you can call them. So here I got x squared minus 6x plus 4. And as you can see, we have x-intercepts, two of them. One right here and one right here. But they're not perfectly on the graph. It's not on a corner. So all I know is this first intercept is between 0 and 1 for x. So between 0 and 1 for the first one. And the other x-intercept is over here. That's between, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. So be able to look on the picture on a graph and figure out which two numbers is that between. Alright, we could also use a table to tell us between two numbers. As you know, for there to be an x-intercept, y has to be 0. And for a quadratic, it's nice because the picture, it goes down then up or up then down. But it has to cross over this 0 right here. So if you look, my first one is 0, 4. You see how y is positive? It's going down and it hits -1. Well, between 4 and -1 is the number 0. It's somewhere between these two. That's why maybe 0.7 or 0.8. So 0 has to be between that. So it changed from positive y to negative y. So when it changes from positive to negative, you have to go through 0. So if you keep looking, y stays -1, stays -4, stays -5, stays -4, stays -1. It goes to positive. So from here, it goes negative to positive. It had to go through 0. Meaning there's a x-intercept between these two, between 5 and 6. Now I'll show you a better way to find the exact intercept, and that's by the calculator. So in the calculator, here's some steps. I would write these down. First, go to y equals, write the equation. So when you see something, so x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0, that's the same thing as saying x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals y equals. We want y to be 0. If 0 is on one side of the equation, you can use it for y. So x squared minus 6x plus 4. Now I'm going to graph it. So there's the exact same picture they have. Now there's the x-intercept. To find that, I'm going to press second trace on the top right next to graph. And they have the word 0. 0 means x-intercept at 2. So you click enter on that. It says left bound. It means go to the left of one of the x-intercepts. So you see this little x thing there, we call it a spider. I'm going to go left of the intercept. So I'm going to go over here, click enter. It says right bound. So I'm going to go right of the x-intercepts. Right here, click enter. And it says guess, press enter again. It tells me there's a coordinate. The 0 is x is 0.76393202, comma 0 for y. So I said it was about 0.7. It was actually 0.76, about to 0.76. Other one, second trace again. Go to 0. Left of the other x-intercept. So go left of it, go nearby, but don't go on it. So right here is left of it. Now go right of it. Press enter. Between those two arrows is my x-intercept. Yes, that's true. So guess. It says there's a point 5.23 and comma 0. So this answer is at x equals 5.24. So really, it was 0.76, about 0.26, and this was about, I should put 2 then, 5.24. All right. And that should be it for this lesson. I'll leave you with this practice problem. Tell me how many solutions there are, and there's the answer. If you should be able to do that, you should be fine for class. Again, this is Mr. Wynn. See you in class.